That is really pretty.
Hey y'all, how you doing? Valerie here. The last time I left you, we were working on my runoff pond, and I'm still working on that, but it's getting ready to rain, so I can't really do much out here at the moment. However, I got these little gem lettuce seeds, and they're described as a very small apple green romaine type heads, excellent flavor and superb heat tolerance. So I'm going to plant these in the front edge of this bed that I've been working on and let them grow through the rest of the summer into the fall. I wanted to come out and get that done before it rains, so that way the rain can help to water them in. Of course, I will water them in after I plant them, but then the rain that we're supposed to have for the next couple of days will hopefully help them germinate. I have this area right here along the front edge of this bed. This is around the runoff pond. But I just want to scratch up the soil, put in a little bit of fresh potting soil, compost mix, and then sprinkle the lettuce seeds on top and let nature do its thing. If they come up, they come up. If they don't, they don't. I'm not going to stress about it too much. I really hope they do.
Start with the soil, dark and warm. Turn it over, come early morn. Add a little compost, mix it slow. The richest things come from below.
I watered it all in. We'll let the rain take care of the rest. That'll be a pretty little border if it grows in. And if it's overseeded, because I did put a lot of seeds in there, I'll just pick some of them young and let some of them grow. The rain has started and we're in between showers right now. I am going to go over there and work on getting some more weeding done around my runoff pond while it's relatively cool and while the sun's behind the clouds. I'll do as much as I can before the rain starts, and we'll see where we can get to. I did not get this on camera, but behind that thyme plant right there, I seeded some anise seeds. Anise prefers to grow in cool weather. I'm basically putting this on camera so I don't forget that I planted it there, because I did not mark it in any way. I didn't put a tag or anything. I don't want to forget I planted it there in case it comes up and I mistake it for a weed. Though, if I were to pull it up, it should smell like licorice, so maybe that would jog my memory as well. Either way, I seeded anise back there. This is the bed that I am going to continue to work on. Need to get this section, so this is where I'm going to start.
Rows and napkin lines, rain barrel full, sun's gonna shine. Dig the furrows, pull the weeds, praise the earth while you plant your seeds. Dig down deep, let the roots take hold. What you bury now comes back tenfold. Water with care, wait out the storm. Love what you tend and it'll keep you warm. citrus peels, broken eggshells and blood meal, thrown to the pile, let them rot. The dying things still mean a lot. Mulch the beds with straw, pine keeps in the damp, feeding over time. Fertilize when the moon is right, work the soil till it comes to life. Dig down deep, let the roots take hold. What you bury now comes back tenfold. Water with care.
So I got from here all the way to there and back in that area. Some of my plants, like this poor orange thyme here, they're suffering from being drowned out by the taller plants and weeds. I did tear out some of my oregano and I cut it back. Whenever you put things that spread in a garden bed, there's a chance you're going to have to treat at least part of it like a weed. I pulled out part of my thyme too. There's some dead spots in that, so there's a chance I'll go and cut out a lot of those dead areas and then just let it reestablish. I don't know, I'll figure that out at a later time, but I did cut some of it out there. I cut some of this oregano out to give room for other plants. And only got that much more left to do. It doesn't really seem like that much, but it's a lot. This grass right here, this tall grass here, let's see if I can find one. Yes, it leaves these little things in the ground here, and these are sharp and they will puncture you. I have cut my foot many a time on those things and my hand. So that's taken a while to get out compared to like the creeping Charlie and that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sweaty, so I think I'm going to go in and get a drink, and I'll see you back out here in a bit. I'm back out here to do some more reading.
Strong love, what you're telling, it'll keep you warm.
All of this done now. I'm going to cut this bee balm back eventually. I'm not going to do it right now. But I got all the way back to here. And I just have this little patch to go around my lawn balm and around some of my bee balm. And honestly, there are too many bees back here, so I think I'm going to have someone do this little section for me. Well, the rest of it's getting done. Now that I've had a little bit of a rest, I'm going to go into my field and see if I've got any honey nut squash or any pumpkins or anything like that ready. Last time I was out here harvesting basil, I accidentally left this big tall piece on here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. This is the Everleaf Tower Thai basil, so I just cut that sprig off. Can't see it, but our pumpkin patch is over here. It looks like the vines are dying back, so we've got some ripe things. These are not very big, but we will definitely be able to get a few desserts out of them. I don't know if the vine is dying back because it's done, or if it just didn't get enough water because it's been a little dry lately. Oh, they've been eaten. I take that back. They have been eaten by deer. So our vines have been eaten. But those are done anyways. So I say let's get to picking. There are a couple that we left out here, On further inspection, we think it was groundhogs that got them based on the teeth marks and the ones that have teeth marks. Here is our harvest. We got 2 of these black futsu squash or pumpkin. And then we've got several of these little ones. This one was just laying on the ground. It was detached from the plant. So we're going to take it in and see if it'll continue to ripen. And some of these others that have green on it, we're going to let them continue to ripen before we use them. And these black futsu pumpkins or squash will also continue to ripen off the stem, but we did keep a piece of the stem just to help them continue to orange up. I feel like that was a pretty good harvest considering that they were covered in weeds for part of the summer. We got them planted late and then we left them to their own devices. They were really hands-off, and the honey nut squash are littler than a regular, like, butternut squash. They're butternut type, but they're smaller, so I expected them to be smaller. They're probably still even a little small for a butternut squash, but like I said, I got them planted late, and I'm just really impressed that we got a harvest considering I did nothing to these except for weed them. I put those pumpkins and squash in the house, and we're going to try to do a Lowe's run before they close. So I'm going to jump off here and go do that. I will see you in the next one. Bye.